AI is changing the job market at lightning speed. For some, it's opening new doors, but for many young workers, it's slamming them shut before their careers even begin. Studies show that in industries heavily exposed to AI, employment among workers aged just 22 to 25 has dropped by as much as 20%. So, what's really happening? And more importantly, how can you protect your future in this AI driven world? Stick around, because in this video, we'll break it all down. For decades, new technologies have reshaped the workplace. The typewriter gave way to the computer. The filing cabinet turned into cloud storage. But what's different about AI is the speed and scope of its impact. Entry level jobs, the kind that once gave young workers a foot in the door, are being redefined. Roles in customer service, administration, and even junior programming used to be safe starting points. Today, those are the exact tasks AI systems can handle faster, cheaper, and often with fewer errors. Instead of climbing the traditional career ladder, many young workers are finding that the first rung is already disappearing. Recent data is sounding the alarm about how AI is reshaping the workforce. A Stanford University study reveals that in sectors most exposed to AI, employment among young workers aged 22 to 25 has dropped by about 6% overall. But the situation gets worse when you zoom in. In customer service, a field where chatbots and virtual assistants are taking over, entry level positions have seen job losses nearing 20%. The same pattern is showing up in junior software roles, where AI powered coding assistants can now generate entire scripts in seconds. But here's the twist: while young workers are being pushed out, older employees in these same industries are actually seeing more opportunities. Why? Because their years of experience allow them to use AI as a tool, not as a replacement. The result is a growing divide, a workforce where experience is rewarded, but fresh talent struggles to even get in the door. This shift is creating what experts call the experience gap, a widening separation between those who can leverage AI to enhance their work and those just entering the job market who find themselves competing directly against the technology. Entry level jobs are the first to feel the impact of automation, and here's why. Most junior roles are built around repetitive, routine tasks. Things like answering customer questions, entering data, scheduling meetings, or fixing small bugs in software. These are exactly the types of tasks that AI excels at: structured, predictable, and easily scalable. For employers, this means saving time and money. Instead of hiring 10 new graduates to handle simple tasks, they can invest in one AI system and a smaller team of experienced staff to oversee it. And let's be real, younger workers also have less bargaining power. Without years of proven experience, it's harder to demand higher pay or negotiate job security. This makes entry-level employees more vulnerable when companies decide to cut costs and replace human effort with automation. In short, AI isn't just taking over tasks. It's erasing the traditional stepping stones that used to help young people launch their careers. Not every industry is being hit the same way, but some sectors are clearly more vulnerable than others. Customer service and call centers are at the top of the list. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants can now handle thousands of inquiries at once, replacing what used to require large teams of human agents. Next, administrative support, scheduling, data entry, document preparation. All of these can be automated with AI-driven software, cutting down the need for junior office staff. Then there's entry-level programming. Tools like GitHub Copilot or ChatGPT can generate code, debug errors, and even build simple apps in seconds, reducing demand for junior developers who traditionally handled these tasks. Finally, content moderation and basic creative roles are also at risk. AI filters can now scan through massive amounts of images, videos, and text, while AI design tools can whip up graphics and layouts in minutes. The common thread? These roles rely heavily on repetitive or structured work, making them prime targets for automation. This isn't just theory, it's already happening. Take Microsoft, for example. The company announced layoffs affecting thousands of workers as it shifted resources into AI infrastructure. Many of the cuts were in support and administrative roles. Accenture, one of the world's largest consulting firms, also announced tens of thousands of layoffs in recent years, citing efficiency gains from AI. And it's not just tech. Lufthansa, one of Europe's biggest airlines, revealed plans to cut more than 4,000 administrative jobs by 2030 as part of its digital and AI transformation. Even retail giants like Walmart are reshaping their workforce. With more than 2 million employees worldwide, the company is rolling out massive AI training programs. While this creates new opportunities for some, it also means many traditional entry-level tasks are being automated or restructured. The message is clear. Across industries, companies are using AI not just to enhance productivity, but to restructure entire workforces. For young workers, the consequences are especially harsh. Entry-level jobs have always been the first step to gaining experience, building skills, and moving up the career ladder. But with AI taking over those tasks, that critical first step is vanishing. This creates what many experts call a broken ladder. Without entry-level opportunities, young people struggle to gain the real-world experience they need to advance. The result? A generation of graduates facing higher unemployment, increased competition, and fewer chances to prove themselves. Meanwhile, older workers with established careers benefit from AI as a tool to boost productivity, widen their impact, and even secure higher wages. The gap between the experienced and the inexperienced grows wider every year. For younger workers, this doesn't just mean fewer jobs. It means longer job searches, stalled careers, and a future where inequality between generations becomes even sharper. But it's not all doom and gloom. While AI is cutting into traditional entry-level jobs, it's also creating new opportunities, especially for those who adapt quickly. The key is understanding that AI works best as a partner, not a competitor. Roles that combine human judgment with AI assistance are on the rise. For example, instead of spending hours doing repetitive data entry, young workers can focus on analyzing results and making strategic decisions. AI skills are becoming a golden ticket in the job market. Workers who can use AI tools to enhance their productivity are already commanding higher wages. In fact, studies show that jobs requiring AI skills are growing faster and pay significantly more than those that don't. Beyond technical skills, soft skills like problem solving, creativity, and communication are becoming even more valuable. Why? Because those are areas where humans still hold the advantage. The opportunity is clear. Young workers who learn to work with AI instead of competing against it will be the ones shaping the future job market. So, what can you do right now to stay ahead in this shifting job market? First, learn AI tools relevant to your field. Whether it's ChatGPT for writing, Midjourney for design, or GitHub Copilot for coding, being fluent in these tools makes you far more competitive. Second, build real experience wherever you can. If full-time jobs are scarce, look for internships, freelance projects, or even volunteer work where you can prove your skills and adaptability. Third, focus on soft skills. Communication, leadership, and creative problem solving are harder to automate, and employers value them more as AI takes over routine tasks. Finally, stay adaptable. The world of work is changing faster than ever. Instead of resisting AI, lean into it. Learn how to use it, experiment with it, and position yourself as someone who can bridge the gap between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Because at the end of the day, the people who thrive in the future job market won't be the ones avoiding AI. They'll be the ones mastering it. AI is not just reshaping the job market. It's rewriting the rules of how careers begin. For young workers, the old pathways are disappearing, but new ones are opening up for those who adapt. So here's the bottom line. Don't just fear AI. Learn it. Use it. Make it your advantage. Because the future belongs to those who can move faster than the change itself. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And let me know in the comments, do you think AI is more of a threat or an opportunity for young workers?